today I'm going to talk about a real man. Yeah, a real man doesn't need emotional validation. Yeah. Please. A real man doesn't need emotional validation in the Philippines. Yeah. What a joy, such a joy that you come back to again, my friends. And today I want to those here for the first time, if you would please click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about man, and manhood, you understand there's several types of men in this world, you know? Yeah. There's mama boy. Mama. They always got to be holding on the skirt tails of their mama. You know what I'm saying? The baby boys, you know, I'm a baby. I'm want to suck on their mother's nipples. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the hospital donation to the nation, Terry. I'm coming to you from my handheld today, but I'm inside the house today, changing it up right, making it right, tight, long, strong. You know, I'm slam, we do things differently. And then there's the ladies' man, the ladies' boy. You know what I'm saying? He always trying to get a little taste. You know, want some tugs, want some of that, want some of this, want some of that. You know what I'm saying? He can't control himself. Yeah? But the one thing I want to let you know, a real man, does not need to be validated. Mama's boys, mama, they need to be validated by mama. Mama they seek approval from mama. When they go to school, mama, can I go to school? You think I should go to school, mama? They go to job, mama. You know, you got to get that job. I got to work on that job, mama. You know, they seek approval from the mother, always. You know, validation, emotional validation. You know why these men, mama's boy, the baby boy, the lady boy. You know what? You know why they all got in common one thing. Guess what? They're insecure. They're not secure in who they are. And whenever you're insecure as a man, as a boy, as a woman, as a girl, you're going to be lacking in your whatever it is you call yourself to be. If you're a woman, you're going to be lacking in your womanhood. A lot of women seek emotional validation from men. You know what they do? They drop their jaws. So the man can get a taste and then they feel validated. It makes them feel like they're somebody. Yeah, a lot of women are like that. Haven't you had? Don't play with me, man. I know you don't have a woman every time she see a man, she drop him. Huh? Skank. That's what they call them, skanks. And the women are skanks for a reason, because they can't control themselves. They can't control their desires. And the reason why women or a man can't control themselves and always need validation from others, because they are insecure. They're not secure in who they are. They're not secure in why they are. And they're not secure in what they're about and who they should be with. So they go around sucking up all the love or so-called love that they can get. Men do it, women do it, anybody does it. And the problem is they don't even know they got a problem. And they're always seeking out emotional validation. A lot of men do that. Black men, Caucasian men, brown men, blue men, a lot of them do it. And the reason why, they don't know no better way. They were raised to be weak men. They were raised to be weak women. They were raised to be dependent upon others for their strength. They complain with you? Haven't you ever had a friend that couldn't think for themselves? You had to do all the thinking for them? I done had plenty of them, man. And when I found somebody, every time they ask me, Bobby, will you? I said, look, man, I'm going to tell you one time, but don't keep asking me. Come on, get tired of that, You always got to pump them up to make them. I'll tell you a good example. I had this friend, and I was working with Verizon Wires, right? Alan, if you're listening to me, I'm sorry, man. I got to tell the truth. His name was Alan, Me and Alan was like that, man, for a little while. We buddies, we hung out together, went to lunch together, went to dinner together, hung out together. We both guys, But we worked together on the same job. And Alan, he was from Trinidad. He was a Trinity guy, Trinidad. And we was do a promotion, right? We would do a promotion. And we didn't get our promotion because the lady looked over us. I said, nah, man, I'm not going out like that, Alan. I had got all my credentials. I needed everything. I got everything. And she was supposed to promote me. And Alan had his too. I said, look, man, she bypassed us. I'm going to HR and I'm going to turn her in. And I went. I was, don't do that, man. She gonna fire us. I said, look, man, stop being a punk. I had to call him out for him to recognize what he was doing. He didn't realize how weak he was. I think part of it was because he was from a different country and he was scared about losing his job. And you know, a lot of people that are immigrants and on a green card scared to lose a job in a different country. Look, man, you got to stop being a baby boy. Now, I've got to tell you everything to do. I said, look, she bypassed me and you. We would do that job. That's money out of my pocket and yours too. So he was so scared, Alan wouldn't go to HR. I went to HR. I told them the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They said, you was done wrong, sir. I said, yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. And I said, I want my job. And I want my back pay that I was supposed to get. And I want my promotion. They said, okay, calm down, sir. Because I was pissed, man. And so it took about 3 months before I got my job. And I got my promotion. And Alan was still sitting on the sideline looking at me. I said, look, man, do you want me to go down to HR for you too? Do I need to grow a backbone in you too, man? And then when I said that, he went down to HR. I'm talking about people are weak in this world. Huh? They got their own reason for being weak. But you as a man, you as a woman should have enough wherewithal not to need to be validated from another individual. Okay? Excuse me a minute. Whenever you feel the need for validation, for somebody to pump you up, so to speak, for somebody to let you know that you're all right and you're good, and then that's how you function, you're weak as water. What happens when your personal validator is not around? What you gonna do for yourself? Nothing? You gonna cry? You gonna flake out? You gonna run away? You got to have your own balls, baby. Stop living off of somebody else's balls. Alan was living off of my balls for a long time. Whenever me and him was up together, he was all right. He was, yeah, man, let's do this thing. Yeah, let's go, man. Yeah, we were cool. But when I wasn't with him, he lost his balls because he was living off of my balls. You know? And I had to get balls enough to go. I said, look, man, I had to call him out. You know, I mean, he was cool, man. He was a nice guy. He was all right. But I had to call him out to make him see how stupid he was. To make him see how idiotic he was for not standing up for what was right. You know, and I got my money. I was proof positive that I won. And he was still scared to go to the lady. Because he thought the lady was going to fire him some kind of way because he's the foreman. I said, man, get out of there. I said, you gonna go out there and get your job or what? I had to call him out. Okay, so I'm telling you, man, if you're in this world and you got to have somebody to pump you up, whether it's a woman, a lot of men have to have a woman. You know, tell you lady boys, you know, lady got guys that have to have a woman on their side all the time or they don't feel like nothing. You know, if you one of those guys that your lady mean the world to you and your world revolves around your lady, you ain't about nothing. I'm not trying to put you down or your lady down. I'm just telling you the truth. Because you're weak as water. When you gonna stand up on your own 2 feet and stop letting your lady make all the decisions for you? Just because you was raised by a woman, a single mom, and she made you dependent on her, you do not have to be dependent on the rest of the women world, female world. Okay? Grow a pair of balls and stand up for yourself. You know, that's part of the problem. A lot of men have been raised in single family household where the woman is the head. And so he recognized the woman as the head and he bowed down to the woman. And when he get out the house, he still bowing down to women. And when women find out that you bow down, they will keep you down on the ground. And they will let you know in no uncertain terms who wear the pants in this relationship. And it ain't you, buddy. Go get my money. That's what they tell you. Okay, honey. Okay, honey. Is you one of those out there? Huh? Did that describe you? Does that just profile you? I know. There's a certain segment of my audience that's just like that. A certain segment. I just know it. Yeah. They weak as well. That's why I bring these shows. I talk about relationships. I talk about the importance of a man being a man. I talk about the importance of a woman being a real woman, a man being a real man, and stop being a baby boy, a mama's boy, a girl, a lady. But stop all of that. Stand up on your own 2 feet. Have your own sense of who you are. Be secure in your own womanhood. Be secure in your own manhood. Stop relying and living off the balls of somebody else. Mm-hmm. I can't take my balls and give it to you and go somewhere. You can't carry my balls with you everywhere you go. You got balls, use your own balls. Stand up on your own 2 feet. Okay? Yeah? And sometimes I used to feel sorry for those kind of guys, but I don't feel sorry for them no more. There's too many ways that you can get help to move out of that situation. And sometimes I think people that like their ego stroked all the time and like to depend on others all the time, I think you just like that, And I don't need that kind of person in my life. If you got somebody like that and you have to prop them up all the time, that gets old. I mean, you can't think for yourself, Johnny. Johnny, I'm tired, man. I can't. I got my stuff to do. I got to do my stuff in yours too. I know we tired, man, but you got to think for your. No, I'm tired of it. When I find somebody like that, you know what I do? Look, man, I'm gonna tell you this one time. That's it. Stand up on your own 2 feet. Think for yourself. Stop letting people use you and abuse you. Because that's what happens. When a man or a woman has to have emotional validation, they wind up being used and abused because people have targeted them as being weak individuals. Mm-hmm. You've heard it over and over, say it again, that only the what? Strong survive. Mm-hmm. Strong. Mm-hmm. I know we all got weaknesses. I got mine. I might act like I'm Mr. Superman or something, but no, I got weaknesses too. I got a lot of things that would, if you knew some of my weaknesses, you could make me cry right now. I'm serious, man. Some of my weaknesses, I know, but I keep that to myself. Only some, Lisa D knows some, but a strong man, even if you knew some of my weakness, I would try not to cry in front of you. I go to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? But every man cry. But I'm saying, don't be a boo-hoo baby crying boy all the time. Don't be a cry baby. Be strong, man. And the way to be strong is to learn how to be secure in who you are. And how do you learn how to be secure in who you are? But you learn how to develop your strengths. What is your strength? What is your strength in this world? Are you a good talker? Are you a good person at this artistry? Whatever your strength is in this world. Some of you, Terry Fleming, I know Terry Fleming's a poet. He may not realize it, but he's been a poet all his life. He got the poet spirit in him. Whatever you're good at, do that. And when you do that so much, the strength from that one activity will consume you because that's all you want. That's all you eat, that activity. You sleep that activity. That's all you want to do. And so when somebody leave you alone, that activity will strengthen you to move out. You don't need nobody because you're strengthened. You move in the power of your own strength. So what was mine? How did I don't know. I think I've always had a measure of strength and a measure of security in who I was because that's how I was raised. My mama and my grandmama, well, my mother died when I was 16, and my grandmother took right up where she left off. My mama, my biological mother, always pumped me up with good stuff. Bobby, you can do everything. You can do anything you want to, so don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing. You do it. You a dick. That's what she told me, man. And I just ate it up. And she pumped my head up with good stuff. Good stuff. And so when she passed away, I went to Atlanta, Georgia. And guess what? My grandmama did the same thing. She did it in a different way, but she pumped me up the same way. Same way. She said, son, be humble as a dove, but be wise as a serpent. You know what that means? Don't get along with people, be congenial, but always be ready for the unexpected, because you don't know what people got in the back of their mind. That's stuff like that she taught me, and that means I learned it, man. I learned how to be my own man. I don't have to have a whole crowd around me to be secure in who I am, but some people do. I could be all by myself and be just as happy as I want to be. I like to have my Alicia D with me though. that's one of my weaknesses right there. I need my woman. I love her, man. Y'all know one of my weaknesses. And her sweetness is my weakness. Thank you, Barry White. Her sweetness, is my weakness. Yeah, her sweetness is my weakness. It's one of my weaknesses right there. But if I didn't have Lisa D, I would still be my own man, okay? Because that's how I was raised. My mama raised me not to be no punk. I'm just telling you the language she used for me. She said, look, son, I don't care what you do is weird. Don't be no punk. I said, what you mean, Mom? I'm not no punk. She said, don't go out there acting like somebody got to tell you what to do. And don't be no shy person. Be out front and be a leader. Use a diction. All that stuff she pumped in my mind, man. I didn't have no choice but to be a man. Be real and not seek validation with others. She made me have an independent mentality. And I grew that into my reality. Every place I went, I trusted in me and the Lord, because that's how I was raised. She didn't have to get a taser and tase me like y'all, some of y'all mama and papa had to do to y'all. They had to get a taser. Come here, Junior. Shut your mouth. They had to tase you down. But me, I was a learner. And if you said something to me that I thought it was right, you had to tell me no more than once. I got it. But if I didn't think it was right, I'm like, well, okay, whatever. I do one of these. Yeah. And I do what I want. But I learned because I wanted to. And I wanted to do right. Because I had good people around me. A lot of y'all did. That's why a lot of y'all, to this day, men and women, are weak as water. So the question is, if you weak and you know you're weak, what do you need to do to get strong? What do you need to do to stop being have a need of validation, have a need to have your ego stroked? I always got to have somebody on your side to be your sidekick, to be your road dog. You know what I'm saying? You always you can't go no place without your road dog, okay? When I was in college, they wanted me to join a fraternity. I said, I ain't joining no fraternity. I don't have time for that, because I had to work full time and go to school full time. Everybody else was partying. I was out there busting my butt, working to pay my tuition. You know what I'm saying? So I always had to be my own road dog. I didn't have no road dog. You know what I'm saying? And then when you have somebody always got to prop you up, that's what you are, a propped up proposition, a propped up mentality, a propped up man, and a propped up woman. And when you are propped up, when the props are taken away, what happens? You fall down. And sometimes when you fall down, brother, you can't get back up. Yeah, you heard this. I'm falling and I can't get up. I'm falling and can't get up. Yeah, that's you, baby boy. Because you always got to have somebody to prop you up. I ain't had nobody to prop me up but the Lord and my grandmama. And so that whenever I was on my own and I fell down, you know what I did? I got these two hands, I pushed it on the ground, I got my leg, I got back up, and I kept it moving. And I said, thank you, Lord, for helping me get up. That's when you know you're a man. That's when you know you're a real man, and that you don't need to be propped up. You don't need to be emotionally validated to move forward in your life. You're not a weakling. You have to have a strong spirit, a strong capacity in life to move forward in your life and to do things positive in your life. All the weak people in jail, a lot of them in jail. A lot of them on the corner. A lot of them 6 feet under, because they didn't have the strength to understand what their life was about. They didn't have the strength to understand who they were, and they couldn't be secure in the value of who they were as an individual. Okay? All of these things come from when you raised up as a child. The Bible said, raise a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not what? Depart from it. I was raised to be right. I didn't go right half the time, but I was raised to be secure. I was raised to know who I am. I was raised to be strong instead of being weak. A lot of y'all were raised to be weak. Does that mean you're going to be weak the rest of your life? No. You don't have to go that way, baby. If you don't want it to, some of y'all want to be weak. Some of y'all like, some men and women function very, very well in a weak mind. They like it. They like it. That's all they want. People to prop them up. And they can't function without the prop. And they fall down without the prop. Me, I've never been that way, never will be that way. And I thank God. I'm not putting the people down that need a prop down. I'm not putting them down. That's your thing, that's your thing. But I'm saying there's a better way. And a better way is to move up in life and be independent. Think for yourself, walk for yourself, eat for yourself, talk for yourself, move for yourself, groove for yourself. Be yourself. Think for yourself. That's one thing my mama always told me. She's gone. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, when you go to school, don't let these boys tell you what to do. What you mean, Mom? As you heard me. Don't let them smoke. Don't let them tell you to smoke that marijuana they got out there. Don't let them do nothing bad. Don't get in no trouble, son. I don't want you here, but have to come up to that school for you. Remember that? Yeah, some of y'all mama told you the same thing. Don't tell me she did. If your mama cared about you, she told you that. And every time I went to school, I had a lot of temptation. People want to smoke cigarettes. Back in them days, if you smoke a cigarette in the bathroom, that was a big no-no. And people want me to go, let's go to the bathroom. But I said, what you want to go to the bathroom for? Let's smoke cigarettes. I said, look, man, I ain't got time for that. And then every now and then I'll go in there with it. And then thank goodness I didn't get caught and I didn't get no trouble. But I'm just telling you, when you have parents and you have that parental background that will mold you in the right way, the Bible says when you're old, you will not depart from it. And I have not departed from it yet. The things I was taught as a kid, I still got them and it works. All the good stuff my mama told me, it works, baby. It works. And she told me so many good things. I can't even begin to call them out. I be here all day telling you all the things. You know how we learned that stuff from her? We had back in Atlanta, Georgia. We had a big house. She had a big, nice house, and she in the front of the house she had a porch, okay, screened-in porch, and on the porch she would have couch. Yeah, love seating chairs, but on the main seat on that porch was I guess call it a rocking swing, okay. It was a swing enough for 3 people to sit on it, and me and my mama, we sit on that swing, and she would talk. My mama was a talker, man. She'd talk you out, and she'd just swing. She said, "Son," I said, "Yes, ma'am," and we would talk all day and all that. But that's how I learned it, man. It wasn't like I was in a classroom. That's how she taught, by talking. She didn't force me to learn nothing. She just told me, and when I knew it was something right, I felt it was right in my heart, I stuck with it. But I'm telling you, man, all of those things I'm telling you about, a real man contributes to the making of a real man. Some of y'all don't know what a real man is. You're still trying to find it out. I know. It's the way life is. When you're 18, 19, 20, 25, you ain't no real man yet. Because you ain't found out yet. You ain't found out a whole lot about yourself yet. I didn't begin to get in my manhood till I was like 32 years old. I'm ashamed to say that, but it took me a while. Even though I had all the training, all the teaching, it took me a while because I got distracted by a lot of things in this world. I'm trying to run behind this one. And even though I know my mama told me, think for yourself, be your own man, I try to run behind other people because I'm trying to take the fast way to the top, the easy way out. And there ain't no easy way out. Everything starts from one step at a time. And you build until you get where you got to go. I had to learn that. And when I learned that, trusting in these people that it wasn't going to get me nowhere, but it's helping them to get somewhere, then I stopped running behind people and I started trusting in myself and in the Lord. And went back to the teaching that I was taught, how to not be emotionally validated by nobody. I don't need you to stroke my ego. I don't, it's nice if if I got a female, she wants to stroke, call me nice. No, it's okay. But I'm not going to let that go off my head. But I'm not going to let that swell my head. I'm going to keep grounded because I'm a real man, and I know reality from fantasy. Okay? That is the problem today, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of men fantasize while the women strategize. I'm going to say that again. A lot of us, as real men, or men in general, we fantasize while all the time the women are strategizing. I'm going to get some of that money. He got plenty of money. He a carno. He got money. I'm gonna get some of that money. And we, you look so good, my dear. I love you. Let's go out. Can we go? And she, okay, I'm gonna get some of that. You know, I'm telling you, man, be real. That's one way you prevent yourself from being taken to the cleaners. That's one way you prevent yourself from being scammed, knowing who you are and not needing to be emotionally validated by females or males or anyone. And the reason why we know a lot of men have to be emotionally validated and have the ego stroke is because they don't know who they are. They're not secure in their manhood. They're not secure in their true personal identity. You know, that's another thing. That's why a lot of teenagers, when they're 18, 17, 16, 20, they have to go through a crisis. You know what? Identity crisis. They're trying to discover who they are. You know? Because they really don't know. They're trying to find themselves, you know? And so in the process of trying to find themselves, many men and women lose themselves. Yeah, I got y'all now. Y'all, did you hear what I said? In the process of trying to find themselves, you lose yourself. That's why so many people in the penitentiary right now trying to find themselves, and they got lost in the shuffle, sitting up on eating 3 square meals a day on a cot, you know, because they didn't know who they were. They didn't have the right background. They went the wrong way and they did the wrong thing and they messed up. Okay, if you didn't go to jail, you are a blessed individual, and you were raised in an African American community, and you had a single family household, one mom. If you didn't go to jail, you didn't get caught up in drugs, you need to drop on your knees right now and say, "Thank you, Jesus." Because most people that's raised in a single, African Americans is raised in a single family household with a single mom. They're one of those things. They on drugs, they weak as water, they're mama's boy, they can't do nothing by themselves, they go scatterbrain, they have no strength. You know, all of those things because they never found out who they were in life. And a lot of times what happens, man, ladies and gentlemen, is that when they do find out who they are, it takes a traumatic experience. What do you mean? What do you mean traumatic experience? What do you mean, my people? What do you mean? I'm telling you, man, chill. A traumatic experience. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Okay. Y'all remember Malcolm X? You remember that? Remember Malcolm? It's a big movie they had. I read the book, Autobiography from Malcolm X. It's an awesome book. The movie didn't do it that good justice. It changed a lot of stuff. But anyway, here's the thing. Malcolm X, his real name, his slave name, put it like that, that's what he called him, was Malcolm Little. He was a pusher. He was a pimp. Used to call him Detroit Red. Y'all remember that? Detroit Red, because his hair was red. He had red hair. And he got busted, went to jail, and then his whole life changed. He had a traumatic experience. He had a life-changing situation. That's how he discovered, Detroit Red discovered who he was supposed to be. He discovered his strength in jail. That's what I say. A lot of times, a traumatic experience, when we go to rock bottom, when we get down to the ground, to the baby, can't go no lower, that's when we find out who we are. You know, a lot of us. And sometimes it's too late. You could probably have a life sentence. Thank goodness he didn't have a life sentence. He got paroled out. You know? And his whole life changed. He changed the name to Malcolm X. And later on in his life, he changed the name to El Shabar or something like that. After he got out of the Nation of Islam, he found out that the Nation of Islam wasn't about a bunch of lies, you know. And anyway, long story short. But that's just one example of many of how a person has to have time to discover. Many people that have to have time when you raise in the hood in one single household family, you have to have time to discover who you are. If you don't get the right teaching, if you don't get the right upbringing, raising, you have to go on for yourself. Yeah? And some people don't make it. Malcolm X was one that made it through. He's one of the few. And the rest, the people that don't make it, finding their true identity, is behind bars. Many of them behind bars right now. Many of them 6 feet under right now. Many of them standing on the street corner right now. I bet you right now, if you went back home to your hometown where you was born, where you was raised, you're going to find a lot of your friends sitting on the corner. Jojo, hey man, I remember, you remember me? We was in high school. You remember me? Can you give me, spin me dime, man? Spin me quarter? Remember? You ever had that happen to you? I have. And it's not a good feeling. Because all of those flashbacks come when y'all was hanging out as kids together, and you see, man, look at this guy. And then you look at my life and look, it's a big shock, man. And so I'm telling you, man, be a real man. You do not need anybody propping you up. You do not need any emotional validation from nobody. If you do, you're weak. And recognize your weakness and make some changes. How do you make changes? I don't want to be weak, man. I'm tired of these people using me, Bobby. Every time they want my money, and I can't be free. I'm tired. Okay, I got you, man. You need to make changes. First step is recognize you're weak as water. Sorry, man. I'm just like that. And if you can't stand my talk, get on out. I mean, I'm be honest with you. It's straight talk from me to you. That's what you need. That's what's going to help you grow up. That's what's going to help you be strong. The mama boy, just leave Junior alone. Junior's all right. That's why you're in the shape you're in right now. Your mama didn't talk to you right. And you had nobody else to tell you the right thing. I'm telling you right. Straighten up. Recognize you weak. Once you recognize what you weak, change your people that you hang around. You have to let some people go in your life. And then not only do you have to let them go, you have to let them know that you don't need them no more. And that rhyme. Okay? You think it's going to be easy to make a change? It's not easy. Everything in your body going to want to go back to them the next day. Everything, you got to fight against that. It's so easy to retain doing what you did. It's easy to go backwards. Easy, man. All you got to do is turn around. You back where you started. The hard thing is to move forward. That takes strength. That takes emotional fortitude. Okay? And that's what you're trying to get. You already know weakness because you got to do is turn around and you're back in the weak state you just came from. Don't you want something different? The way to get out of that weak mama boy emotional validation needing state is to move forward. Put it back, put it behind you, or put it to the side of you, and put some blinders on and move forward. Gravitate yourself to people that are strong. Get you some mentors in your life. What you mean, Bobby? What you mentor? You mean somebody to torment me? I don't mean no tormentors. Mentors. Somebody that you can look up to. Somebody that you see walking right, talking right, doing right, being right, sleeping right, eating right, and treating people right. That's a mentor. Somebody that you can have a role model figure that you want to look after and say, oh man, that's the kind of guy I want to be like him, man. Oh, man, I got to hang. And you hang around him. When you hang around him, just like you hang around them boys in the corner, you some of their bad stuff rubbed off on you. Some of their good stuff gonna rub off on you when you hang out with a good mentor. Okay? And then once you start hanging around them, your life and being things, you want to see how they do stuff, your life will start to change little by little. And you will have the urge to go backwards, will leave you. You might look back, but that's it. You keep it moving. I don't need y'all no more, boy. Junior, come on, man. Let's go down. Let's get some weed, man. Let's go down the corner, man. Look. Hey, man, look. I'm trying to do right, man. I don't need that in my life no more. What you mean? Who you think you is? You better than us now? I'm not better than y'all, man. I just want to do something different, man. I've been smoking weed on the corner with y'all all for years, man. You know, I'm just tired. I want to find something in my life, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't understand that, but, you know, I just got to do something different, man. I don't want y'all to think I don't like y'all, don't want me, but I can't do that no more. Okay? You trying to be a shadiddy, huh? Okay? I got you. You get out my life. You know, that's what you want. You want to make a difference. You want them to let them know you're different now. And when they move out of your life, The further they move out of your life, the further you move into your new life. Oh yeah, I gave you some good stuff this morning. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, you don't need nobody to stroke your ego. You don't need that. And if you do, you are weak. You recognize that as one of your weaknesses. I told you, Lisa D, her sweetness is my weakness. And I can deal with that. But if she wasn't here, I would trust the Lord to move me into another realm. You know, He strengthened me up in that area. But so that's the kind of person I am. And I want you guys to be, I want strong men out there. You need to be strong in this world to survive. Okay? Weak people, there's a dime a dozen. They're all on the highways and byways of life, on the wayside. Look at all the people on the wayside that was headed out and moved to do the right thing and they never got there because they got distracted because they needed emotional validation. They needed somebody to stroke their ego. And sometimes they didn't need a person, they needed a drug, cocaine, shabu, all stuff, sex maniac, stuff, And you don't need everything you need to be successful in life. Right there inside of you. When you recognize that, and the Most High God is inside of you, then you can move forward in your life. Okay. I thank God that I had a praying mother, and I had a praying grandmother. Yeah, I had that. Y'all think I'm bragging? No, just telling you the truth. The prayers saved me. Many times I want to go with the boys, I tell you, did I tell y'all I used to run with the gang when I lived? I ain't proud of it, man. But I ain't do it long, but the leader of our gang was called Pump. Yeah, we call him Pump, P-U-M-P, Pump. He was a little short guy, but he was stocky, I don't know what it is, man, but Pump had a way of getting people to go along with it. And I was the one. And then my brother found me. He found me running around. He said, "You better leave them boys alone. Pump ain't nothing but a thug." I said, he ain't nothing but he just want to cause trouble. I'll catch it. I started running with Pump. But when what Pump used to make, have me smoking a cigarette one time, man. I inhaled that cigarette. I said, "You all right, bro?" I said, "Yeah, fine." I said, "I'll talk to y'all later." I turned around the corner. I said, "Oh." I ain't let them see me, man. That's messed me up. But that's part of stuff like that. I realized I had to let them go. But anyway, that's it, man. That's all I got to tell you. You need to have strength, and you need to stand up on your own 2 feet. Okay, be independent. Be an independent thinker, and think right things. Don't think the negative things. Try it. Negative things have a tendency to seep into your mind and your mentality, but you have to recognize it for what it is. Wrong thinking, wrong mentality, and then you put that out of your mind. You take that and cut it to the side. A lot of people cannot do that. That's why a lot of people in jail today, they can't say no. They can't say no to what's wrong. They say yes to what's wrong. Yes men. They're yes men to everything. But as you grow and mature, you learn to put things down that's not right for you. That's what I've done in my life. I've been doing it all my life. And I'm still doing it to this day. And that's the way you live, man. When you can put things and right from wrong, you can move up in this life and you can do the right things, tight things. And sometimes what you think is right may not turn out to be right. You might think it was right. But when you recognize it's wrong, you make a change and move forward. Okay? That's all I got. We got to find out who's rough enough, tough enough, buffed up enough to be the first man in his house. Who that say they can't beat them? Say, people get ready. Whether the train's coming, need no ticket. It just got down, book. All you need is love. Who? Say it again. Say, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. I'm out. It just get down, boy. Get down, boy. Y'all ready to ride train by BobbieD, one day, another growing love? Let's go. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, All aboard. Let's ride this train. I'm gonna find out who rubbing up, topping off, bumped up enough to be the first man in the his out. Who that say they gonna beat them? So I need to Terry Fleming. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, my brother from another mother. Hey, I appreciate the donation, Terry. God bless you, man. You is good, man. And you know, when I love to have people like Terry Fleming with us on the show. Thank you so much for Terry for the donation. It's been a blessing, man, to have people like him. And I got a lot of good members, and he's one of the best subscribers. And I thank God for people like him because you need people, good people around you. Whenever you see a good man like BobbieD, you see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 good men surrounding him. And I thank God for people like Terry Fleming, Murphy Hayes, John Thomas, and the list goes on and on. Among all the good people around me. Thank you, Lord, for having people like that in my life. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go. Terry Fleming said, a real man doesn't have to prove his manhood. They respect a woman's body and mind, but most of all, they respect their own body. Yeah. A real man does not need validation from anyone or anybody else. He is secure in the knowledge of who he is. Okay, that's very powerful. You don't need. I don't need you to prompt me up. I don't need you to tell me I look good. I know I look good. Even if you think I look bad, I know I think I look good, and that's all that matters, right? You're secure in your mentality, secure in your personality, secure in your what? Reality. All the realities you get, you're secure in that. Okay. And so when you understand that you are in control of your own life, you make or break what you do. You ain't got to worry about nobody else. And you respect people, you respect women, but you're not gonna let women disrespect you. And that's what happened. A lot of men mess around and have the woman leading them by the nose. You ever see that? A man that was handpicked, a man that the woman told him everything, and they said, yes, honey, yes, honey. You come out to the Philippines, you're going to find that a lot. You think I'm playing with you? You know why? Because this is a matriarchal society. Women lead the men around here by the nose. Come on here. You come out here and see. I'm talking about the Filipino families. Now, a lot of the foreigners that's hooked up with the Philippines, those Filipinos, you're not going to find it that much because Western people don't usually think like that. But I've seen some foreign men and a Filipino, and this guy was whipped down. This guy was in a grocery store near us in Gasana Mall. He was an older guy, had gray hair, and a little Filipino wasn't about big as your hand. He said, "Come on here." He said, "Okay." He had a pocketbook, and he was walking right behind him. I'm still playing with you. You don't see that out here a lot. This is a matriarchal society. I don't play that. I'm not gonna carry at least the pocketbook. Yeah. Nah, okay. I don't do that, man. Because that to me it signifies that you're handpicked. It signifies that you pushover, you know what I'm saying? And that you go for anything and do anything. I'm not that kind of guy. Okay. I'm not a MGTOW kind of guy, men going their own ways, but at the same time, you're not gonna use me. Okay. I respect a woman. I respect a woman's body. More importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I respect a woman's right to say no. I don't force a woman to do nothing she don't want to do. And that's what some men do. What you say? Come on, you gonna do this. Don't do that, man. It's wrong. Okay, let's go. Terry Fleming, okay, I got that. Robert B, what's up, B? You all right, man? He said, no simps. I got you, man. Glad to see you push your foot, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't stop me. Nothing not gonna stop me, you know what I'm saying? Because only the strong survive. And the Lord made me strong, okay? The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He making me to lie down in what? Y'all didn't say, I didn't hear you say that. He making me to lie down in what? Green pastures. Yeah, I'm laying down in the greenest pastures of my life. Let's go. Yeah, I got y'all now. I got y'all. Listen, just back from Davao and married by my brother. Oh, congrats. Y'all hear that, man? Robert B just came back from Davao. He married his lady in the Philippines, got a brand new wife. She's still here. He back in the States, but it's okay, man. Y'all gonna hook up one time, one of these days. You gonna get out there where you are. You'll come back here. I'm so happy, man. Y'all hear that? We got a love story completed. Meted and completed. Hey, man, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that you met your lady and you found her and you married her. Now she's your wife. You have somebody that's for you, that's devoted for you. You're devoted to her. And let's hope that you will have a happily married union. Be happily ever after. Okay, let's go. Terry Fleming, he said, congratulations, Robert. Got you, man. Robert said, thank you. Murphy said, hello, everyone. What's up? Goldfinger. He said, congratulations, Terry did it, man. Terry, he said, when I tell people that I am celibate, they look at me like I'm crazy or stupid. But they don't or can't see the beauty and power breaking the shackles that bound me. Sexual desire is a powerful drive. Yeah, it's a powerful drive, man. And if you can resist that drive, you got some powerful things going on in you. Yeah. And so if a lot of men can't do it. I mean, I'll just be honest. And that's why they look at you like you're crazy. Because they cannot comprehend what you have said, that you're celibate. That means that I'm not going to entangle my body with with another woman. I'm not going to do that until I find the right one, and I do it in the right way. So Terry Fleming said, sex don't do nothing for me. It's being right that's most important for me, and doing it at the right time with the right one. He's just not going to put his body to anybody. He's done that before, and he's had enough of that. Okay? He makes the change. He decided to make a change in his life. And that change is working for him. It is the best time of Terry Fleming's life. He can go back and tell you when he was hitting this one, hitting that one, hitting this one. It maybe was a temporary high at the time, but it was no lasting joy. Yeah. Now he has a life of joy, being celibate. He's trying to find the right one that could exist in that life with him, and it will take time. And he understands that. So people, you got to understand there's more than one way to get where you want to go in life. And celibacy is a valid option. Okay? Let's go Ron Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation, Under Groove, One Love. Terry Fleming, he said, thanks, Murphy. Thanks so much, man. Murphy, congratulations, Robert B. You did it, man. Terry Fleming, he said, congratulations on being number 2. Oh, I forgot. Who was number 2? I forgot, man. Who was number 2? Murphy, number 2, just won't do. No, Robert B, number 2, just won't do. Okay, I got a little confused. I'm on a small screen, so I can't see everything right like I need to. Terry Fleming, okay, I got that. Robert B, he said self-control helps you to make great decisions. Yeah, because you don't need nobody telling you what to do. You make your own decision, and you deal with the goodness of that decision, or you deal with the badness of that decision. You suffer the good or bad based on your decision, but it's your decision. You made it. You ain't got to blame nobody else for you making a decision. That's why I like to make my own decision. Because if I make my own decision, I only got me to blame. Okay? I ain't got no, well, you told me that. No, man, I ain't going that route. I'm going to make my own decision, and I take the blame, or I take the shame, or I take the good, or I take the bad, because I did it. And you didn't tell me I got to blame you. But the problem is, a lot of us make our own decision, then we're going to blame somebody. We can't own up to our own decision. We're buying the blame. And those kind of people, you don't need to be around them. Let's go. We got Murray, I was already a man and don't feel the need to be validated by any but God. Yeah, I understand, man. When you got the Lord in your life, that's all you need. Yeah? He will send the right people around you to supplement whatever he wants you to have, whatever he feels you're deficient in. He will send the appropriate people at the appropriate time. But God is everything, okay? When you get God first in your life, the Bible said all of these other things shall come to pass. But you got to get God first. Seek God first. And the Bible said all these other things shall be what? I don't even know your Bible. Added unto you. Doesn't Matthew. Let's go. Murphy said, know thyself. Robinson, know thyself. Murphy said, people lose respect for you when you can't take charge and be the man God called. Yeah. Women, to be honest with you, man, women want men that are leaders. Okay? They want men that can lead them, that can take control of them. That's why, how many times have you heard a woman say, you can't handle me. He couldn't handle me. You can't handle me. And that's true. Because they see the weakness in you. Many women, just like I was raised to be strong-minded, many women are raised to be strong-minded too. So if you have a strong-minded woman and you're a weak-minded man, that's a bad combination. Because she's going to walk all over you. Because she don't think much of you. And you don't think much of yourself. Well, that's one of the problems, ladies and gentlemen. While men, black men, white men, brown men, Caucasian, we men, a lot of us as men cannot handle a strong-willed or a strong-minded, independent woman. We have trouble with that. We want the weak women. You know, a lot of us do. We want the weak women. We can run them over, you know, because we have trouble dealing with a woman that's assertive. You know, and that's something that men have to deal with. Because women ain't going backwards in this world. You know, they're moving forward. This women liberation is going on. You got to deal with it. Okay, let's go round train BobbieD Leasing One Nation. We got Robert. He said, "Amen, brother. Thank you." Terry Fleming. He said, "My sexual drive led me to seek on women, tell them what they wanted to hear, and feel proud of myself when I got okay, hold on, man, this messing up. Feel proud of myself when I got what I wanted. But as I got older, I realized that my needs and my wants were totally different creatures. Yeah. You know, as you get older in life, things change. You change. People change. And the problem is, some of us get older in life and we never change. And the people that get older in life and never change, you know what they're called? How many know what they're called? It's a 4-letter word. I'm waiting. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. They're called fool. A fool. F-O-O-L. If you go through life and you 65, 55, 45, and you ain't changed since you was 18, you was a fool. Sorry, man. I just got to tell you like it is. Because people change. But you can change for the good. You can change for the better. But people change. And so you find somebody still wearing Jerry curl and it's 19 and Jerry curl been out of the 80s and it's 2022. It's something ain't right there, buddy. He ain't changing. You got issues, okay? So everybody changes and we change, hopefully, for the better and for the good. Let's go round train BobbieD Leasing One Nation, under one love. We got, okay, I went all the way down, y'all. Sorry about that. Hold up, y'all. I got to get it back up. Okay. Okay, so my sexual drive led me. Okay, I got that. Different creature, got it. Robert said, I watched BobbieD for the first time in 2019. He wanted the reason for me learning about the Philippines. Thank you, sir. Hey, you're welcome, Robert. No problem, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, man, that's what I try to do. I try to keep it right, tight, long, and strong, and deliver to you the real deal of what I see in the Philippines. A lot of these guys tell you everything is lovely, man. And then, you know, I just found, Murphy sent me this video, man, about this guy going around. He's checking out the vlog, Filipino vlogs, right? Vloggers. And a lot of them telling you stuff that's really not true. And then, because this guy, he's done investigative journalism on it. And one of the big African-American ones, oh, man, I read some stuff. They trying to get this guy out of here, man. I was like, I couldn't believe stuff. I ain't gonna call the nigga. I don't want to embarrass nobody, but it's amazing how some of these guys will tell you one thing and they're doing something totally different. But it'll all catch up to you in the long run. Let's go. Okay. Terry Fleming, he said, when a man finally comes to terms with the realization of their spiritual needs outweigh the physical need, desire for sex, money, drugs becomes less important. Yeah, man. People don't really know how powerful spirituality is. And the reason why, many of us as men, we have a tendency to deny our spiritual side, or not deny it, but we don't build it up. Because when we get grown, we get 18, whatever, we feel we're grown, we don't got to go to church no more. You know what I'm saying? You went to church because your mom said, you going to go to church today, son. You ain't going to sit up in here on me. Get up. Get your clothes on. You remember them days? I had plenty of days. I told my mom, I ain't going to church. He said, what you say? I said, I ain't saying nothing. I got my clothes on. I do better. You know, and so when I turned 18, I did this. I said, look, I'm not going nowhere. He says, you're going to get up out of here. And I got up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I had to respect the rule, but I was grown. And I went on my own. And then for a long time, I didn't go to church. You know? I did my thing. But like they said, you rip a child, and when he is old, he will not depart from, and the way he should go, I had to come right back to what I knew. All right. Yeah, but that's how it is, man. Let's see. Robert, he said, let them go and let them know. Yeah, man. Let them go, man. When they ain't right. Mark, what's up, man? He said, some real talk from BobbieD. Hey, man, I keep it real for you, man. I want you to know what's going on out here. I want you to know what I went through in my life. I try to share because I care. And I want people to learn and not burn. And it's about sharing, man. You know, sharing is caring. Let's run train, BobbieD. Who we got? Robert, crab mentality. Yeah, man. Crab mentality must be broken. You know, when he says crab mentality, that means you don't want to see nobody rise up. You want to try to pull them back down in the barrel of the other crab. It's time out for that. We as black men especially need to share, care, and help each other move up. So for so long, we have been pitted against each other. That's all we know, how to fight each other. And in the process of fighting each other, we tear each other down. It's time to move each other up and help each other grow, teach each other, reach each other, and lift each other up. That's what it's about. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Markel. He said, I learned long ago, you don't need anyone but the people who really want to be around you. When you can go out and know one asking you for anything is when you know. Yeah. When you always got somebody asking you, people ain't for you, man. They're for what you can give them. And you let them go. I always tell people, try to keep your circle, your friends, circle of friends or your circle of influence, small as you can. Because you're going to have less trouble that way. And usually, when you have a small influence, a small circle of friends, those are the ones that have proven to be good friends. Okay? Me, I got a handful. And I've been in this world a long time. I got a handful, and I keep it that way. Because a lot of them, it's not real. They're not real. They play game with you. And I'm not the one. Let's go. Who we got? Murphy, he said, pass down the 4-1 to the light. Hey, man, I tried to, man. I gotta keep it right. Everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Check your pie. Hit the like button, man. Come on, man. All you Superman out there, hit the like button for me. Or do I need to get my kryptonite out? Don't let me put the kryptonite out there. Hit the like button. 1, 2, 3. Check your pie. Yeah, let's go. Who we got? Murphy said, I learned a lot of good, straightforward lessons in the show. Yeah, thank you so much, Murphy. I try to teach you right, tight, long. Everybody tap that thing. 1, 2, 3. Check your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Check your pie. Hit the like button. Robert B. Love Train. I got you, man. Murphy, I'm glad I never had a Jerry curl. I didn't have a Jerry curl. I never had one either. But it's not that I didn't want one. I wanted one, but my head was too short. I would grow my fro wouldn't be this big, man. I'm the kind of guy, you ever seen them boy on TV with the naps? That's the kind of hair I got. I got that nappy head. That's why I keep it short. If I let my hair grow, man, you don't see nothing but a bunch of BobbieDs. Hey, what's wrong with this? I keep it short. But yeah, I didn't never had a Jerry curl, but I wanted one bad. I had the bad here. Who you got? That's it, man. Okay. Maybe I had a scary girl. He wore platforms and walked around with my nose full of powder and smelling like a burning bush. I tell you, man. I ain't never had no platform shoe. My brother has a platform shoe. You know, that platform shoe was the thing back then. And the bell bottoms and flares. Oh man, you can tell my brother nothing. And then I had me a pair. And when I went to high school, I had some bell bottoms too. Those were the things you wear back in the day, man. You was super fly back then. Y'all know what I'm saying? All right, man. Okay, that's my Saturday morning rant to you this morning, okay? Is it Sunday or Saturday? Which one is it, DG? I forgot. Sunday. That's my Sunday morning rant to you. It is Saturday night there in the USA. And y'all have a good night. And sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. I appreciate you, man. You are a blessing to the show, blessing to me and Lisa D, and we are forever grateful to you. Thank you to all of the members that contribute monthly to the show. I can't name everyone because I forget, but all my members know who you are. I got 5 or 6. Anyway, all my members, thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all because y'all help us keep coming back long and strong, and that's what it takes to bring it out right tight. Okay, that's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD saying take care, God bless, and peace. See you on the backside of tomorrow.